This is Sister. I've had her since she was 3, going on 4, and let's see here. She's, how old are we this year? 17? She started competing at 5. Was her maturity year with her champions, and someone asked about how to do cookie stretches. Rocky knows I have some, so he's making a noise at his door over there. But cookie stretches are important to teach a horse to flex their neck. So if you can get them to hold it for 15 to 20 seconds, ideally, and come all the way back to their flank, as long as they can hold that stretch, and then reward them. Whoop, dropped it. Oh, that's not fair, huh? And ideally, if they can keep their head coming around in a natural position and not kind of turning it so much, but just come on back. Come on, you got it. Not moving their feet. Try to get them to come all the way to the flank and hold it for 15 or 20 seconds. That would be great. Sometimes riders ask me, well, my horse is stiffer to the left than the right. So I always ask them, is it a training issue first? Sorry, the mailman. Is it a training issue, or can they flex equally for cookies? Sister, I've had an x-ray done on her neck because she always had trouble on this side. And even with chiropractic and massage, she couldn't stretch as good this way. So if you watch her neck, she turns her head a little bit different on this side, and it's not quite as easy to come to her flank on this side. And see how she gave up? She physically cannot do this side as easily as the other side. So I'm going to let her have a reward at her girth, just behind her shoulder. But see how she wants to do her head up, down funny side. So I'm going to try to get her to keep her head up this way and come around with her head in a more natural position. But you can see she tries to put it cockeyed like that. So I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to be her rib cage. I'm going to let her bend around me as though I'm her ribs. And that gives her something to balance on and just help her have that little bit more stretch, because this is her weaker side. See, she can almost come to her flank, but she can't quite because of these 2 bones that are touching. I think it's her C3 and 4, but they touch, and it doesn't allow her to have as good flexibility to the right. Good. And it causes her pain, so cookie stretches and chiropractic and massage are very helpful for her. One more. You can do it. Look, you can do it. She's like, oh, it hurts that way. That's how I am with my left hip. I can't flex to my left as good as I can to my right. So see, she gets mad and she'd rather eat grass. Let's try again. I'll give it to you this time. But see how her head went down? So I'm going to help her by holding her halter and see if I can get her to gently come over. I'm not pulling. I'm just touching. And I'll reward her because she is trying. So again, you'll see the difference in her head position on this side. And I don't have to be her balance at her girth. And she can come all the way back to this flank. And she doesn't mind staying there. So that's how you know if it's a training issue or a